Alrighty, it's Friday night. You know what that means. The bar is open. Hello, Melissa. Nice to see you. Janice. Nice. Oh, it's Friday night. I am so happy. So happy. Finally be done the week. We can start the weekend. I am flying solo tonight. Hey, Lori. Totally solo because Donna is not here. That's right. She's downstairs. She's working on her crafts. So I'm by myself because our friend Diana is over, who is usually in the chat room, but she's actually downstairs. Hey, Robert and Bob, Diane, Joe Downey. Oh, poor Leia. I know. Well, she likes to be. It's cold. I had the air conditioning on. That's why Leia has to wear a shirt. So shush. All right. So tonight is open mic night. But first, let me get to the rules. We're also doing a remote viewing challenge tonight. I love doing it. All right, so let's get. Oh, I was almost naked. I was naked for a second. All right, so the rules are pretty simple. Rule number one is you are welcome to ask questions. And I kind of left it like that. I used to have it saying paranormal questions or paranormal related questions, but you know, we're expanding. We're expanding our horizons here. So we're gonna do this for a little bit. So rule number two is that I don't know everything, and that's the truth. I don't know shit, really. I mean, I know a little bit about a lot of things, but I don't know a lot about a little thing. Well, yeah, I do. I know a lot about like very few things. But if we don't know, this is a learning show and we will look it up. And I also have my trusty notebook here, so we can look it up together. And if I can't do it during the show, I'll take some notes and then we'll go from there. Zane, hello. Jay, what's up? Trying to say hi to everybody coming in. How are you going to handle things tonight? You know what? I have no freaking clue. I am so dependent on Donna being here that I'm like at a loss now. I'm going to be so far behind. All right. Rule number 3 is the Patrick Swayze rule. Be nice. That's basically it. You can be in the chat room. You can debate. You can disagree. You can discuss. Whatever. I mean, if you don't like something I'm saying and you get pissed off at me, you can leave. I mean, it's all good, but just don't be a dick. That's what it comes down to, because I have the power now, and I'm actually going to rely on some of you, my locals, to tell me if someone's getting out of line, because I probably won't notice until it's too late. But let me know, and then I'll boot their ass. Rule number 4 is, and this is really important tonight, please put a Q in front of your questions, because I'm trying to track everything by myself, and it gets difficult. And then rule number 5, which is my favorite rule of all, drink up. Let me see. Let me change this out. Now, see, I'm all screwed up already. I can't even change out my screen there. All right, let's see some of these comments here. Oh, hey, Zane. He knows if you're naughty or nice. Wow. Let me see. Let me get to the first question here. Oh, wait. Cool shirt. Thank you. Nerds rule. We do. That's at the Sci-Fest. Well, actually, the Science and Engineering Festival down at, I'm like, it's hot here. I don't know why. I'm sweating. I have the air on, but this was from the Science and Engineering Festival down in DC, which happens, it takes place like every 2 years. And we've gone a couple times, and it's really awesome. I mean, it's huge. It's like 6 or 7 football fields worth of science in this huge convention center down in DC. So really, really cool. I love it. There was a question here. Zane, what is the definition of ghost? That is actually a good question. There's a lot of definitions. I mean, I guess the simplest, let's look it up. Let's look it up. Let's look up our first question here. Definition of ghost. Not ghosting. Oh, what are you doing to me, Google? Let's see. Definitions: an apparition of a dead person which is believed to appear or become manifest to the living, typically as a nebulous image, which is like a spooky, transparent thing. So that's your basic definition, and that is from Oxford Languages. I mean, that's the basic definition. I don't know where you want to go with this, because we can go. I mean, this is like a blanket term. It really is, ghost, because when somebody reports they see a shadow person or like a full body of apparition or even part of an apparition, like an arm or a hand or just a head, or they see, I can't believe I'm going to say this, orbs, balls of light, mists, anything, they usually or tend, in my experience, they tend to refer to it as a ghost. So it's a more of a general term. It's at least been generalized as a term, a catch-all. So I don't know if you're looking for an exact definition, which I don't have other than what I read off, and I'm pretty sure that other sources are going to have similar definitions. But besides that, yeah, I that's what I'm going to go with. So I hope that answered your question, Zane. I'm going to say, let's see, I'm going to move on. Bob, did you say locos or locals? Yo, my Philly accent's coming in through. And I'm not even buzzed yet. So I could have said locos. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. Moving on. Oh, wait. Oh, I hate when it jumps ahead. Let's see. Does the ghost hunting community have a separate definition? So again, if it depends on who you talk to, really. Honestly, it depends on who you talk to, because some people have definitions of ghosts as like they're spirits of the dead, or some others that I've heard. And this is just stuff that I've heard over the years, that ghosts aren't the spirits of the dead. They are separate entities by themselves. They were never living. And then some people attribute that definition to demons and other like weird entities. So ghost hunting community as a whole, it is a non-standard community, to say the least. It is all over the place, and it really is up to the individual interpretation. So that's the best I can give you there. Janice, what's up? Let's see. Did you know 3 people graduated from universities this week using FC as their sole form of communication? One was a valedictorian. That is such bullshit. Seriously. So for those that don't know, FC is facilitated communication. It is a thoroughly discredited sham. That's what it is. It really is a sham. It's a way for people. Oh man, I'm gonna screw this up. So facilitated communication is basically people that have disabilities that cannot communicate on their own. They have a helper and the facilitator, and they apparently facilitate the communication of the person that cannot communicate on their own. And it's been shown that it is the facilitator that actually dictates the messages. So you either see them, and this is going to look bad, but I'm not making fun of anyone. But the facilitator would be guiding someone's hand touching a board or a keyboard, and it's not the person with the disability, it is the facilitator doing it. Or in some cases, which is really, I mean, mind-blowingly stupid, we see the facilitator moving the board. So there will be a board. Let's see. What do I have here? I'll use my notebook. So if they have the alphabet written on the board, the facilitator will actually be moving the board around to the letters that they want. And the poor soul that is not communicating, that most of the time is not even paying attention to what's going on, is having their voice pretty much stolen from them. And it's really disheartening to see this kind of shit going on. I really want to do a video on this. I want to do a video for Skeptical Inquirer on this, but I'm trying to figure out the right approach and how to do it. And this is something that I really want to get involved and get footage of people doing it, but I'm not sure if they're going to let me. So this is really, really bad. This is upsetting, seeing that they graduated from universities. I mean, this is the amount of literature that's out there that discredits this shit. The amount of messages from associations that have just, I forget the word. I don't have the word, that has denounced. That's the word. Denounced this bullshit. It should have gone away years ago, but it hasn't, and I don't understand why. I really don't understand why. It boggles my mind. So thank you, Janice, for the update. I appreciate it. And I hope that we can meet up and work together and try to figure something out, like a project together, where we can bring more of this to light and really show something. I want to get in deep with this, but that's going to take some time. But I'm willing to do it. All right, moving on. Woo! I know I'm getting behind already. I can feel it. I can see the little bar with the comments getting smaller and smaller. I'm like, shit. Hey, what's up, JD? Good to see you. Let's see. It's huge. That's what she said. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Donna's here to say hi.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, your mic's not on. There you are.
Hi. Sorry I won't be here tonight.
I'm getting all screwed up. I'm getting behind. It's all your fault. It's your fault.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
You know?
I'm that good.
That's what she said. All right. Let's see. While the Divine is, let me see, put this up on screen. While the Divine One is away, Kenny has a 3-hour show today. Don't curse me like that, John. All right, let's see. Did I start comments? Let's see. No, I did that. All right. I'm trying to get used to these starring because StreamYard now allows me to kind of check the comments. So if I see a question, I can put a little star next to it, and then it'll save it in a separate category for me, which is really, really nice. All right, so balls of energy. Well, I don't know if that's the drink, but I'm going to drink for that. Balls of energy are what they also call orbs. Yeah, balls of light, balls of energy, balls, just balls. Just balls of bullshit. It's ridiculous. Especially when, like, I gotta put it up one day. I'll put it up now. Let me see. There's an orb color chart. Let me see if there's one that I can bring up. There is. Look at this. All right, I'm going to share the screen in case none of you have seen this before. I've seen this. There it is. So over here, orb color chart. I've actually seen a poster of this at a conference. Someone had like a poster board made up and on a stand on their booth, and it wasn't a joke. It was real legit, and they were promoting this. All these colors, like, ooh, if it's a pink orb, it's openness and compassion. Reds are high energy. Everyone drink. Creative. Oranges are comfort. I mean, this is like a mood ring. So silly. So silly. And I'm not trying to be mean, but it's so silly. All right, I see some questions. Awesome. Let's see. How much is gas where you are at? Hey, Red Man. So actually I filled up today. When I left work, right before I got home, I filled up and it was 483, I think. 483, 485 a gallon. So yeah, pretty expensive. All right, moving on. JD's got a question. What did you think of the ghost hunting video I shared the other day? Tim Figures got a kick out of it. The ghost video. Did you send that via Facebook to us? Is that the one you shared? I'd have to see. Let me see. Let me see what you shared. I have Facebook up. Let me look at our group here and see what you sent us, because if I can put it up or if I recognize it, then I will certainly comment on it. Oh my gosh, we talk a lot. Going back through our conversation, we have a lot to say. Oh, wait. Pioneer Cemetery. Is that the one? Let me jump ahead here. Yes, it was in the Facebook group chat. Pioneer Cemetery. I think that's the one that you're looking at. Let's take a look. Oh, commercial.
There's more to IT.
Got to do a commercial. Yes. Okay, good. I'm on the right track. Oh, let me start up some... Oh, wait. Come on. Skip commercial. Oh, lightsabers. Wait a minute. No. All right. Let me, I'm going to share the screen so we can all watch this together, because that's what we do here. Let me make sure I have all the comment or the questions. There's a statement. Let me make sure I got all of these, and then I'll take the comment off. There's so much easier when Donna's here. Donna! All right. Share screen and that. And I'm going to share the audio too, just in case. Here we go. And
this is our investigation of Pioneer Cemetery.
Oh, this is 19
a burial
minutes.
ground for the small community of Pandemonium. It's
let's jump ahead. Oh, I don't care about that. I think you gave me a time frame here, didn't you? I think you gave me a time frame. Let me see. Let me stop sharing because I don't want everyone to see our conversation just in case we make fun of people. Because sometimes we do. Let me see. You did Central PA. I don't see a time frame. Let me know a time frame and I'll come back. I'll swing back around to this. All right. Let's see. Questions starred. Can you hit orbs with a tennis racket? Maybe add lights and sell them to ghost hunters. Yes, actually you can. Especially the electrified ones. You can use that because that works really good on bugs. That was a good question. That got me. I see a certain box to your left. Yes. So let me get to that since we're talking about it, since you brought it up, and I'm stalling for time because I'm not sure where I am with this. All right. So this is the remote viewing challenge. There is something inside of it. So you are free to make guesses, and I promise I will try to keep up on them. But I guess, you know what? Put the word guess in capital letters and then put your guess. That way it'll help me track it, especially because I'm here on my own. But tonight I have two things I want to put out tonight. Two kind of contests where you might get something. So one is that. And if you get this, I will give you. I will. Let me say the other one first because this one will be bigger. So I have new stickers. That's the stickers. Look, they came today. Ain't they cool? I love them. So I got a whole bunch of them. And here's the deal. If you send me a message, and if you send me a private message, send it to my either I am Kenny Biddle page or my regular page, my personal page if we're friends. Send me a message and send me a message just saying that you want one of these stickers. Only in the US too. I have to make sure I say that because overseas is way too expensive. Sorry, guys. But if you're in the US, send me a message and I will make a deal with you where I will send you one of my stickers, but you have to send me a sticker. You have to send me a cool sticker, not a shitty one. Don't go to like, your the ones you get for free at like the supermarket. That doesn't count. But get me a cool sticker and we can make a trade. So the other one is this. If you guess this right, and you have to have a specific guess. You can't just say something blue. You can't say air or darkness or stuff like that because that doesn't count. There's an object in here. If you give me a specific guess, say it was this. If you said, hey, I think it's R2-D2 in there, then you would be correct and you would win. And if you do win by the end of the show, or, maybe a little bit afterwards, you'll get one of these stickers. You'll get one of these stickers that says Ghost Hunter. Look at that. Special one made by Celestia Ward from Squaring the Strange podcast. She designed that for me. And I know that Donna, made a bunch more of these. And I will steal one. I will buy one myself and I will send it to you. So that'll be the thing. That'll be the gift if you win the remote viewing challenge. How about that, huh? How about them apples? All right. Let me try to move on here. Oh my goodness. I am so far behind. This used to happen when I started this show. Let's see. Jay, have you ever dealt with the topic of mass delusion on the show? I have not. I haven't. That's a big topic, and actually, that would be a good topic to bring in my friend Ben Rafford on, because he has actually done some research on this. He's written about it several times. So you're going to go down in the notebook here, and I'm going to see if I can get Ben to come on. Not tonight, but let me see. Topic: mass delusion. I'm going to see if I can schedule him in the near future for this topic and get into it. I know that he's covered it in several articles. I know that he's covered it. I think he's covered it in one of his books, at least one of his books. I'm not sure, but that's a good topic. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. All right, let's move on. Yes, that's not what she said. What if UFO aliens travel via Mylar balloons? Well, it would actually be a cool setting. Oh my gosh, it just jumped ahead. I hate when it does that. Like the chat room, at least for me, it'll look like, I have that much space at the bottom. It's like, oh, cool, I don't have that much. And as I get closer, boom, it just jumps and there's like 40 comments. So weird. All right. So what if my Mylar balloons is a big deal? I mean, that's really is a big deal with UFO sightings, especially ones taken from low altitude planes and such. And there's other ones. There's high altitude Mylar balloons that are for science experiments and or weather balloons and such. So that is an actual real problem. And which is funny because it was referenced in the recent subcommittee hearing on UAPs. So that was an interesting view. I watched the entire video. Anybody else? All right. So let's see. Oh, 1444, JD says. So let me see if I can get that. Where is it? 1444. Let's get over here. 1444. All right. So we are at 1433. Let me share the screen and we will figure this out. Audio too, just in case. Share. All right, let's make this big, and we'll take off the banner here so that we can see everything. There we go. All right. This is 1433. This gives us a little bit of time, a couple seconds.
None of these have the label on them, though.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Did you catch that small glitch? Let us recap in slow motion.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Our first explanation was flash photography, but nobody in our group was taking photos.
All right, so I'm not gonna use too much of it because I don't want to get this flagged. But basically, I'm naked. Look at this. I got to put my banner back on. There you go. All right, so basically for that glitch is something that does happen, and usually means you're getting corrupted disk or it's in the process of corrupting. It could also be that somebody did use the flash that was a little bit farther away. Remember that some of these cameras, depending on what cameras they use, it's likely using what's called a rolling shutter, which means that it scans the image either side to side or top to bottom. And if that's what's happening here, if there was somebody shined a light or something like that, it could be that just the top part got a little bit bright, and then as it scanned down, it was fine. But this looks more like a glitch in the recording. That's all. Doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary. I wouldn't consider it anything abnormal. Lightning, John says lightning maybe. Yeah, that could be. It might be. I would expect it to light up a lot more instead of just one area, because it was real. You know what? Let me. Nah, you know what? Let me share this again. I'm just going to share the screen. Oh wait, got to pick one first. So this is the next frame, and this straight line tells me that this is from a rolling shutter, and somebody did use the flash, because you see, it looks like they were definitely on this side. You see some shadows here. That's coming, and this is lit up. So I think that's what happened. They used a flash during they were probably using their phone to record, and the rolling shutter only caught part of the flash, or it might have been a red eye reduction flash, which is a multiple flash, multi-flash, which multi-pass. And this just looks exactly like rolling shutter to me. I've seen this before. I've done this before. So I'm pretty sure that's what this is. But good one. Good one. I like that. I think, let's see. Let me see if they show it anymore. This is kind of hard with YouTube. I'd rather download the video. But yeah, that's what I think it is. All right. Moving on. Let's see. Noah, where's the arc? Is Noah here? I know Noah. All right. Guess. Let's see. I'm gonna put some of the guesses up. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of guesses. Oh my gosh, I'm missing questions. Wow. All right. Q. I need Tim Vickers to show up so I can get him to co-host for me. All right. Question. Have you ever seen the Lupus Creepus YouTube channel? No, I have not. Let's look that up, because that sounds kind of cool. Let's see. Lupus. What is it? Lupus Creepus. Lupus Creepus. Are you looking for creepy? Horror buff and scare extraordinary, and I'm here to give you some terrifying entertainment. Interesting. No, I have not seen this before. I'm not huge into horror. I mean, I watch horror movies, usually as a distraction. You know, when I'm working late at night, I watch them. But other than that, I'm not like a big, I don't know if you could say I'm a horror fan, because I do have horror shit around here. Like I do. I mean, I have weird shit dolls or, bloody things that I made. But yeah, I guess I am in the horror. But no, I haven't. I don't actively seek out stuff like this, but it is interesting. I'm going to keep it up and take a look. So thank you. Let's see. Guess. Heart pendant. Empty rum bottle. Ha ha ha. Why is the rum always gone? The mystery machine. Don't you think that would be too obvious? But good one, because I might go that route. Like take the most obvious thing. Can you shake it again? Yes, I can. There you go. The stickers are cool. Thank you very much. I'm proud of them. Actually, it was what was it? Where did I get these from? I think I got them from, I can give you the name, because it came across my Brand Depot. That's it. Brand Depot. It came across my Facebook feed. It was like 50 stickers for like $10 or $15 or something ridiculous. And I was like, you know what? I've been wanting to get some stickers just to give them out, to put them on, because I use stickers on everything. I mean, I got stickers like that. My notebooks look like this all the time. As soon as I get a new notebook, I put stickers on it. So I wanted to get some stickers, for like giveaways and stuff. I'm not going to charge anything for them. They're just giveaways. So it was cheap. And then, it was like any other printing site where I was like, oh, yeah, let me get the deal. And then on my checkout, they're like, oh, get 125 more for just $30. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I got them. So now I have all of these stickers, and I'm gonna sticker everything. Everything's gonna get a sticker. I'm just gonna walk around this weekend. Maybe not this weekend. Oh yeah, because it's gonna be hot this weekend. I thought it was gonna rain, but I'm just gonna walk around and put them on signs, like stop signs and street signs, and do not enter signs. Put that right smack in the middle. Guess. I have no damn clue. Good one. That's. I'll give you an honorary mention for that one. Let's see. Adrian Hill, will you send me a sticker to Canada? Yes. Send me your address and send me a message, and I will send you a sticker. So I'll send you two, because it was so nice to actually meet you and hang out for a little bit when we went down and saw Susan. And you're famous too. I hear you on the Skeptic Zone. Let's see. Moving down. Done. I have a lot of cool stickers. Good. You guys know what I like. It's all back here. So get me something good. The Mentalist from last week's show knows what's in the box. I picked up that show. I saw it. I didn't actually watch through the entire show, but I saw it was on, and like they were running a marathon or something. I was like, oh, I want to sit down and actually watch this because I've heard about it, but I want to see it, but I just haven't had the time. Guess the context on the box. Nice one, Zane. Let's see. Can you shaky the RVC? Oh, I did. I'll do it one more time. I know I'm behind. Let's say 8:21. Oh, I'm like 10 minutes behind. There it is. Ooh, it made an extra noise. I don't know if you caught that. I'm not going to let it do it again. Guess. Pink quartz. Hi, Lori. No one's got it yet. I really shouldn't be saying that. I should wait until the end to see it, to say if you got it or not. But this is fun, so I'll let you guys know. No one's got it yet. Worthless Yankees World Series ring. No. Let's see. Asked him to come on 2 weeks ago. He said sure. Cool. Let me see. Let me get down here. Peeps. Hey, Tiffany. Good to see you. Question. Oh, Tiffany's got a question. Would you shake the box? I just did. My energy needed rest. All right. Robert's got a question. Let's see. Do you have any comments on the UFO that took place this week? I think nothing will come of it as usual. I think you mean the hearing, the subcommittee hearing. I think that's what you mean. And I have some. Oh, yeah, there we go. Sorry, hearing. All right, so I do have comments. I actually wrote a bunch of comments. I put something up on my Facebook page, a screenshot of one of the videos. So I'm torn with this. I get the overall idea of the hearing, and it was not about aliens. It was not about the extra planetary UFOs or extraterrestrial UFOs, stuff like that. It was not about that at all. It really wasn't. Yes, it was touched on. It was referenced, but no, that's not what this is about. It was basically some of the stuff that was said was actually from the report that was released last June. That we did a 3 Tortured Souls show on it. We reviewed it. It's like a 9-page report that they released, and some of the stuff, especially the opening statements by the one gentleman, Bray. What was his name? I forget what his name was. Let me see. Do I have it here? Oh, Scott Bray. So his opening statements included a lot that was actually in the report, literally word for word. Some of the stuff that was in the report. And it went over the same categories, putting things in 5 categories. The airborne clutter. Let me put my glasses back on so I can read. Which includes birds, balloons. He actually specifically states or mentions Mylar balloons, which is good. I like that. Drones, recreational drones like that, airborne debris like plastic bags and stuff like that. Another category was natural atmospheric phenomenon, which is like ice crystals, moisture, thermal fluctuations, stuff like that. They may register on infrared cameras. U.S. government or industry development programs that they're developing aircraft or other machinery like that. Foreign adversary systems, and that's important. That's one of the categories, and I think that's the bulk of the reason for this hearing was because they need to bulk up some stuff because this was the public one. We got to watch the public one. There was a closed door one after this that started at noon that same day, which I mean, who knows what they were talking about, but it's basically comes down to national security, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool. I get it, and that's what I figured they were going with, especially because we did review the report in June when it came out. It's pretty much what I thought, but they'll also have this other category, which is actually called other. And that's for everything else that they can't describe, they can't explain. So some of the points that they went through during it was an hour and a half session. I watched the entire thing. Thanks to Bob. Bob out there sent me the link so I could see. I was at work, totally forgot about it. So thanks, Bob. I appreciate it. But I got to see it all. And I mean, I agree with most of what they said. The problem that I had was with the videos that they chose to demonstrate or display. They had 3 videos that were there, and I know I'm going to get behind on the comments, but this is important. They had 3 videos, and one was the first and last one was, to me, it looked like a Mylar balloon, but they deemed it unidentified. They didn't know what it was. They still don't know what it was, but it was a very fleeting, I think it was in the video, which was a cell phone video, because it was in the portrait mode, but it was a cell phone video. And I think the object is in the scene for all of 2 frames, maybe. And it's blurry. The best shot that they got, which I did put a screenshot up on my Facebook page and I commented about it. It looks like a Mylar balloon. I mean, it looks small. And again, it looks small. I want to stress that I'm saying it looks small, but I have no comparison for. I can't judge the size because 1, we don't know what the object is, and 2, there's no. Oh my God, I'm forgetting terms today. There's nothing to judge the size by, so I don't have a known object that I can relate it to and say, oh, well, you know what? I know this object over here is 10 feet high, and this is right next to it, so I can judge this is only a foot or 2 high. I can't do that. There was nothing because it's in the sky. It's in open air. But it just looked small. It looked like it was not too far away. And it didn't look like it was, moving fast on its own. It was the aircraft that the person holding the phone was on flying by it. But that's my opinion. Again, I've seen other Mylar balloons. I commented or I wrote an article about the Batman balloon. And I mean, a lot of that, it was from Mick West. Mick West did an excellent job looking into that stuff. The other 2 videos, I was really disappointed in because, I mean, they were the triangle videos, the triangle UAPs. And they had one from, they had one from 2019, which was on the West Coast. And then they had another one, from a recent one, which they said it was on a different coast, and I think it was on the East Coast, but it had triangle shapes, and both videos were through night vision scopes. And as soon as I saw it, I knew exactly what it was. And I mean, when the original video, so the second triangle video, I hope I'm not getting confusing. The second triangle video, because they showed 2, was kind of recent. And I remember seeing that. It was on the air. I did comments about it. I did like TikTok videos about it because people were going crazy about it. And from what I saw, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, this is bokeh. It's basically what happens because they attach the night vision scope to an SLR camera, and the night vision scope has a triangular aperture. And when you have out of focus light, it takes on the shape of the aperture. And we see that a lot. What these people were filming, these 2 people that were filming these separate videos, they were capturing what's called bokeh. And it's out of focus light coming through the aperture of the night vision scope. So I recognized it right away. And the problem I have with it is that this is a government agency that they do have all these subject matter experts. They have people from outside, both government and civilian, coming in to talk about it. And one of the comments by Scott Bray was, let me see, because I do have notes on this, that he deemed that it correlated to unmanned aerial systems in the area. The triangular appearance is the result of light passing through the night vision goggles and being recorded by an SLR camera, which is kind of true, but not entirely. He missed a little bit there about the aperture. And then he went on to say, this is a great example of how it takes considerable effort to understand what we're seeing. And I guess if you're not familiar, if you're not knowledgeable in that topic, sure, it would take considerable effort to learn about it. But if they have photographers and experts in optics, it should have been something that they recognized like that. It was really simple to see. As soon as I saw it, I recognized it. And I mean, I just have a background in photography. My buddy Mick West did a full breakdown on it right away and giving examples of it. And he actually, the night vision scope that he had the triangular aperture, and he was able to recreate it within days. So I don't understand why it was considerable effort. I just think, I'm not saying they're incompetent, but I think it really didn't need to take as much effort as they make it sound like it. And I think the 3 examples that they gave, these 3 videos that they displayed, were poor choices. I think they were really poor choices, especially one that looks like a balloon, and then they still say it's unidentifiable. I just think that was a poor choice. I think they could have picked something better that didn't look like a balloon, at least. But that's just my opinion. I'm not knocking the military. I'm not knocking the people that are involved with the UAP task force. I mean, I would love to be on it. It'd be fun, I think. But I just think these were just poor choices for examples to show the people at the hearing. So there's my comments on that. Let the hate mail fly. All right. Let's see. Sorry, I'm going to try and get through the comments. I know there's probably a whole bunch. Yep, there's a whole bunch. Holy shit. Let's see. Oh my God. There I am. I'm caught up here so I can go down the line. Noah, there's Noah. Tombstone. He goes over. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up here. Guess lightsaber. Let's see. Lightsaber. Nope. Although I do have it. There it is. Right there. There's a lightsaber. Guess the DSM manual. No, it's because that's right here. Guess DSM. Let's see. Sounds too small. Guess tarot cards. Nope. Nope. Woohoo! Thanks. You're welcome. Let's see. Stickers. Hey, Aaron! What's up, Aaron? I just love saying his name. Stickers on city signs equal vandalism. Oh shit! The cops in the chat room. Try and catch me. Let's see. Gee, sure. I didn't look in the background. Fun show. Good. Let's see. There's another question. Let me get to some of these questions because I know I'm long-winded. I apologize. How's that DSM coming along? It's good. I actually got it for a specific purpose. To look up a certain thing. It's for a project that's not. I'm not at liberty to say yet because it's something that's going to happen in the future. But it's really good. I actually read through it when I get a chance, and after my initial research requirement, I went through and just started paging through, and I really do like it. I get it. I understand some people don't like it, and other people do like it, and I just like the information that I get because it's given me a better understanding of a lot of disorders that I'm not familiar with or that I've heard of and I've come across. And there's just tidbits in there. Like anytime you start learning about stuff, there's tidbits that I had no idea or no clue about. And it's really fun. So I was able to get this really cheap because I know the next one is coming out really soon or it was just released. So the prices dropped and I was able to get this for $20. So if you can find a used copy, I definitely suggest it. Put it in your library, and page through it once in a while. Or if you hear somebody that has a disorder and you don't know what it is, look it up. I like doing this kind of stuff. All right. Jenga set. No, I don't think I have a Jenga set. All right. Let's see. What else? I saw another question here. Let's see. Do we have to tell you what cool sticker we are sending you, or can it be a surprise? It can be a surprise. I like surprises sometimes. Sometimes. Let me make that clear. So sometimes they're downright frightening. But no, it can be anything as long as it's cool. Again, don't send me a crappy sticker. Send me something cool. But yeah, it can be a surprise. I just like having the fun thing. It's kind of nostalgia because I remember having pen pals. I mean, for a while, my wife and we were pen pals. For the longest time way before we were married, before we were dating, we were pen pals. So I kind of like that kind of stuff, and it's more of a connection with you guys. So if you're a freak, I'm not going to send you one, but if you're a stalker, but all my locals and stuff, yeah, I don't mind sending it. Because I think it'll be cool. You guys get something like nice little surprise in the mail, and then I get something, a nice little surprise in the mail. So that's awesome. All right, let me see. He's talking about the mentalist you had in your show from Salem. Oh, shit. Now I don't know what the question was. Let me see. Let me see. No, I didn't. Damn it. I didn't star that. I don't know. I forget what we were talking about then. I'm sorry. I'm all screwed up, and I blame Donna. So there. She's probably downstairs listening, and she's probably going to say, fuck you. All right. Let me see. Here's a couple questions. Let me get through this. Let me store them. Out of all the conspiracy theories or well-known facts that aren't true, what's the one you most wish was true? Wow. That's a good one. Oh, conspiracy theories that I wish was true. I don't know, because I don't know too many. I guess maybe Roswell. I think that would be cool, because I mean, I don't know if that's still a conspiracy theory, because there's been so much. It's kind of like fallen to the wayside now. But that would be awesome if it was true, if it was actually a crashed alien ship. But it's not. I want to make sure everyone understands that it was not a crashed alien ship. It was a weather balloon. It really was. But yeah, I think that would be my answer, until something pops in my head later in the show, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to change my answer. All right, let's see. JD, what do you think of the video clip I just DM'd you in Facebook? I know how you love SLS. Oh, Jesus. What did you do? Let me see. It's EVP and SLS. So let me bring this up, and I will share the screen as soon as it comes up. All right, let me see here. I don't know whose clip this is, but I'm gonna share it anyway. I don't hear any sound. Oh, that's because the volume's off. All right. Let's see. Here we go.
Are you British? You know who King George is? Do you know William Penn? Oh, now there's one by the window. What? There's one by the window. Are you a loyalist? Are you British? You know who King George is? Do you know William Penn? Oh, now there's one by the window.
All right, that's replaying. All right, so I can say that this is the version 1 Connect, just by the stick figures, and what's going on here is, I mean, if you guys haven't already noticed it, let me see. Okay, basically this is attached onto something. We can't see it because they're not using any kind of visible light. They're just using the infrared camera, but it looks like they're just recording the screen. I don't know if they are or not, or if this is actually a video clip, but the camera's moving. This is handheld. That's a big problem. So the stick figure isn't moving around. I mean, it's doing this, But as for its position changing, that's definitely because it's handheld. And when you see the red line on the side of the screen, that means that they move too far and that the player is going out of the playing area. That's what it means from the Kinect. I didn't hear the EVP that you're talking about, and I'll look at it more after the show if we can if we want to talk about it more. But basically, it looks like I'm seeing reflections here. This is not something that's not an artifact of the Kinect. That should be a reflective surface there. So this is probably some kind of furniture. I would suspect. I'm totally guessing here. And this is anchored onto the furniture. That's why it's not moving. And that was the problem with the Kinect version 1, is that once a stick figure showed up, it stayed there. It was anchored there, and it's not going to move around. It's not going to walk around like a normal person. So if a player or living person walked into this scene, they would also get a stick figure, and it would walk around mimicking their movements on their body, and then appear to walk around like they do. And that's about it. The version 2 Kinect, which is this one, does things a little bit different. It also has a different looking stick figure. And there's more stuff that we can do with that. And give me like a week or two, and I'll have a video on that, because there were some interesting videos that popped up on a YouTube channel from a known a guy that I am aware of, that is making ghost videos. But I figured out how he makes the ghost. But I'm not going to tell you. If you're a Patreon, you know what I'm doing already. So let me move on with this. This was good. Thanks, JD, for putting that up there. All right, let me get going here, because I am so far behind. It's so far, 8:37, and it's, oh my God, I'm almost like a half hour. I'm 20 minutes behind. Need a fishing pole. Guess, deck of cards. Nope. I apologize if I'm messing up and if I'm putting up things again and again. Statement. I haven't watched it yet, but CNN interviewed Mick West about the report. I think yesterday. I did see a clip of that. I haven't seen the full clip, but yeah, he's the man. He's the go-to guy. If I have something I'm not sure of, I go to him. If you go to metabunk.com, I think it's metabunk.com. I know it's metabunk. But if you do a search, let me make sure, because I want to get it right, because it's an excellent resource. It is metabunk.org. That's the let me see. Let me put up the link here so that you guys can visit it. If you've never visited this, it's just amazing. He does such awesome breakdowns of alleged UFO, or not alleged UFO, because they are UFO videos, and gives you such a great answer. I mean, he goes into such technical detail. We had him on the show once. I want to have him on again, but just amazing breakdown. I'm really jealous. He's got a wealth of knowledge, and he goes in the directions that you're supposed to go when you're investigating these kind of cases. Like with the triangle videos, the second triangle video, he was able to coordinate and find all the flight patterns of the commercial airlines and match it up to the video and tell you exactly what aircraft were coming in at that time, and match it up. It was beautiful. I mean, it brought a tear to my eye. It was beautiful. So there you go. All right. Thank you. All right. I think I got to that one. Okay, I see these. Have you ever considered being a photographer, videographer, teacher? No, it's not something, because I don't have any formal training. The training that I have is basically all the books that I have on my shelves that I read through, the manuals and the photography Bibles, and then learn as you go. I mean, all the video editing that I do, I've learned not only just by doing, but from watching other people, other professionals like Captain Disillusion. If you've ever seen Captain Disillusion, you know what I'm talking about. If you have never seen Captain Disillusion, oh my God, you gotta find him. He's on YouTube. Go find him. awesome guy too, but just amazing with the effects and breaking down the effects of viral videos and stuff like that. But all the stuff that I've learned by reading, watching videos, and recreating it. And it's just become a niche, like learning little tricks here and there, and becoming obsessed with like a video or a photograph that somebody has taken, and people can't explain it. I'm like, oh, how do you do this? How can I do this? And honestly, like I start thinking like a magician. I think I'm not a magician, but I'm thinking about how can I do this? How can I make this happen? And the more I do it, the more I realize, oh, well, I can do it this way. I can do it this way, which is really fun. I don't think I would teach. I do host lectures or workshops once in a while, or when I'm invited to, and I teach how I investigate mysteries, and then some of that includes breaking down photos and videos and what I look for and how I go about recreating some of them. I love doing that, but I don't know if I would ever teach a class or anything like that. I don't know. I mean, if I had time, it might be fun. I once considered doing like one of those night classes, like community college kind of thing, when you get that book in the mail. I don't know if everyone gets it, but it's like a book you get, and it's like all the classes that are coming up, and anybody pretty much can sign up or start a class, and you tell them like 5 weeks or 6 weeks or something like that, and you give it a course description, and then you go in and you teach, and people pay like $20 or $30 to attend, and it's pretty cool. I thought about it once, but I just didn't have the time to develop a class that was. I don't know if this sounds bad or conceited, that would be up to my standards. I would really want to cover a lot of detail, and I also like interacting with everyone. I like that interaction with people. I don't like just being up on stage or in front of everyone. I want to get involved. I want to be able to get down into the rows, and if you have a problem, if you can't figure it out, I want to be right next to you and say, all right, let's do it this way. Let's try it that way. So I don't know. Maybe when I'm getting close to being that old cranky retired guy, I'll consider that. But it's a good idea. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I don't know. I would do it. Would I? I don't know. Maybe. Now you got me thinking. All right, got to put the glasses back on so I can read the comments. You guys are great. I love you guys. You make my Friday night so much fun. Let's see. He's not gonna. Let's see. He's not knocking the military because he doesn't want to be put on the list. I'm probably on some kind of list. Jay, I'm going to take one more question, then I'm going to take my commercial break so everyone can go pee. Let's see. What are your thoughts on Teal Swan, a supposed spiritualist healer? She is really popular on YouTube, and there's a documentary on Freeform. So I know of Teal Swan because of the podcast Oh No, Ross and Carrie. I know they've spoken about her. They've talked about her. I think they've attended one of her sessions or events or something like that. I just know a little bit about her, not too much. Let's look her up and see if I can get a better idea. So Teal Swan, that's a name. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, she seems to be popular. Got a lot of people. She. All right. That's not what I want. That's her actual website. So let's see. She is an American spiritual teacher. Some of Swan's teaching on how to manage mental health issues have been described as controversial, and she has received criticism for how she attracts fans. Swan and her teachings were discussed in a 6-part audio documentary series by Gizmodo in January of 2018. Let's see. Wikipedia. I know because that's great. That's the first place everyone goes. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't see any criticisms. So I don't know. I'd have to look into her a little bit more. Born in Santa Fe. Career. In 2011, she released a book, The Sculptor in the Sky, and started her YouTube channel. Her teaching methods sometimes involve participants imagining their deaths, occasionally by suicide. What the fuck? I don't like that. I really don't like that. Libo DeSecco from BBC cites Swan's viewpoint on suicide. In the video, Swan urges those who are feeling suicidal to seek medical help, but goes on to say that in her experience, for some people, this may not help long term. She instead suggests that suicide be seen as our safety net or our reset button that is always available to us. She argues that viewing it in this way enables people to set the idea aside and instead concentrate on what they can do to make themselves feel better in the present. I don't think I like that. I really don't think I like that. I mean, suicide is not a joke. And people are having issues with that. That's nothing to, I would never encourage someone to do this kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not a professional. I don't want anyone taking my opinion as like professional advice or anything. If you're in that situation, please seek help. Definitely, that's the first and foremost. Go see your doctor. Talk to your therapist. Get help. If you're really, really desperate for help, I mean, you can reach out to me. I will put you in contact with somebody and get you the help you need. But this kind of stuff, I don't like that. I don't like when people. Does she have? What's her credentials? Does she have any kind of? Let's see. I don't know. I don't see anything popping out. Let me see if I can do a search. Credentials. This is how an investigation starts, people. This is how it starts for me, because then something comes like this and I just get obsessed with it and I'm like, oh, I got to do this. I got to figure this out. So occupation, writer, public speaker, genre, spirituality, metaphysics. It doesn't say anything. I don't see anything about her background. Is a new age spiritualist, author, blogger, and social media celebrity. Whatever. So I don't think it doesn't look like she has the credentials to actually give advice in this stuff. So what are my thoughts? I would avoid her. For now, that's my initial advice. My initial thoughts are avoid this person at all costs. Because this is potentially really, really dangerous. And this gets into really, really shady kind of territory here. I'm going to write this down because I got to look into this later. Now, Teal Swan, probably a con. All right. So thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Let me see. Chad is a little slow tonight, and he is still struggling. I'm catching up on comments that are like clarifying questions from way back. And I'm like, oh, this is why you need someone to help you. I really do need help. Can confirm. Okay. Let's see. Redman, how's your book coming along? Slowly but surely. I am working on it. I was able to touch on a little bit, hopefully this weekend, because we had some plans, but they're postponed. So I will have time, and I have a video to do, and then I'm going to have some time to work on the book. So hopefully guess a Martian artifact. I wish I had one. I don't have a Martian artifact. I'd like to have a little meteorite. That'd be cool. Let's see. I'm prejudiced. I think a lot of psychiatry is bullshit and unscientific. Might have to talk about that. Let's see. Question: what would be a crappy sticker? What would be a crappy sticker? All right, this is the last question. Then I'm going for the pee break. Crappy sticker would be something from like car insurance. That would be crappy. So there you go. All right. So I am going to, let me make sure I'm kind of caught up here. I'm going to star some stuff here. Hey, Patricia. All right. So we're going to go to commercial. So anyone that needs to get rid of stuff, pee, and fill up, I do. All right, here we go. We got a commercial. It's 3 minutes and 9 seconds from now.
Do satanic cults lurk in the shadows? Can memories of satanic ritual abuse be repressed? Do exorcisms really drive out demons? And are those demons always possessing Zach Baggins? I'm JD Sword, the Satanic Skeptic. Join me on The Devil in the Details as I examine these questions and more, bringing a skeptical and satanic perspective to the paranormal. The Devil in the Details, available on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, and more.
Jetham for us. Jetham for us. Hail Satan. Hail Satan.
Are you tortured by what you see and hear about the paranormal field? Join us as we critically examine and question paranormal claims, science, ghosts, demons, cryptids, UFOs, ghost hunting technology, and much more are all on the table for discussion. 3 Tortured Souls is a video podcast that streams live on Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 Pacific.
3 Tortured Souls.
You only have one star.
All right. I am back, and I was able to convince Donna to come up. So Donna's here. Let me turn your mic on.
Guys.
Donna's back.
Hi, guys.
She's going to get me on track.
I'm going to try. I make no promises. You got nothing flagged for me. Nothing.
I know,
like how far?
Well,
How far back were you? Did he talk
lot.
about UFOs with Robert?
So if you go through, let's see. There is a question. Let me see.
I need a timestamp.
All right. I'm trying. Let's see. October goes. Did I miss something? Let me see. Let's see.
Did you get Aaron's
8:49. I see that.
Did
question.
you get that one
I
with
did
Aaron?
not get that one yet. I think that's close to where I was.
Okay, we'll go from there.
So
Yeah, anybody after 8:49, we're just gonna ignore you for a little bit. I might get a chance to go back. This is not my fault, and you guys know it.
No, Donna won't say fuck you. Shut up, Rivera. You're funny. I wish the reptilian overlord conspiracy theory was true because it would explain a lot. Yeah. Okay. So I'm good. I think that's Aaron's question is the next one.
Okay.
So from there, well, what do we got? There's a little puppy. Come here.
Hi, baby.
No, she's running.
Rum.
All right.
That means
people.
she probably took something off your floor.
I am ready to go. Here we go.
Oh. Okay, here we go.
All right. Hey, Aaron, what's up, buddy? Oh, I'm blurry. There we go. No?
You are blurry, but it could be my eyes.
There we go. All right. Any more equipment teardown videos in the near to distant future? What gadgets surprised you the most when you opened them up and looked inside? All right. Whew. So let's see. I want to do the REM pod, and I think I have like a couple of video clips of that. When I do my videos, so I was doing videos just for my YouTube channel, and now I'm doing them for Skeptical Inquirer. But when I do the videos, I usually shoot like segments at different times. Like I have REM pod footage from like 4 years ago that I did because I went out and we tested it out in a yard or in a field and then in the house, and I actually haven't used it yet. But that's the way things go. So I have REM pod video that I want to get done. I have a Connect version 2 video that I'm currently working on that I'm trying to get out this weekend, and hopefully next week it'll be up, as long as I get it done this weekend. And what else is there? There's what surprised me the most. There was do I have it up here? I don't know. I took it downstairs. So there's my friend JJ, and when I say friend, I mean not my friend. JJ makes this equipment. He made what was that thing I took apart?
I don't know.
Freaked out.
So many different things you've taken apart.
Yeah, I did one. I wrote an article about like a static detector that he made, and I tore it apart. And he went ballistic, but I don't care because he's a dick.
Wow.
But I got another piece of equipment. Somebody donated a piece of equipment from him, and I took it apart. It almost looks like a coffin. It's that shape, and it was probably about maybe 8, 9, 10 inches long, and it lit up. And I think it was the same thing. It was like a static detector kind of thing. And it was pretty big, but the 3D printing was horrible on it. It just really crap. And I actually talked to a couple friends that do 3D printing, and when I showed them just the surface area of it, they said it was the cheapest shit they've ever seen. But that's not what surprised me. When I opened it up, again, it was probably, the size of this notebook. And when I opened it up, I took it off, like this part, I found that the components inside took off about that much room. And like this, everything in the rest of the body was empty. It was just hollow. And I was like, wow, he's charging like, I think $100 and some for this thing. And it's mostly just plastic. It's just cheap plastic that he's charging it. And it was horrible. So that actually surprised me. I figured it was going to be crap, but it was surprising how very little was actually in there. And I think the components themselves maybe were like $5 worth of stuff together. So really surprised me how just shitty and overpriced it was. So, all right, that's good. Next.
Oh, it's almost like a freedom. He doesn't have
nice.
to do anything.
I know. Ooh. Viewership went up. They're like, oh, Donna's back. Yay! He's not going to be like half hour behind. Is that Woody from Toy Story? I don't know what you're talking about.
Behind you? Do you have a Woody behind you?
Whoa.
That was funny. That was really funny.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought you did. You do have a Woody
Do I?
Toy Story.
Woody's not up here.
Maybe it's E.T. or something.
I don't know.
I don't
know where you're.
John, yeah, where is it?
Bob.
Or Bob. I'm sorry.
Yeah, give me
hold on, let me look here.
clarity.
I haven't been paying attention because I'm trying to look in his room.
And because I'm not sure what you're referring to.
The video JD shared looked like Woody from Toy Story.
Oh. What was that? What's that? Let me see.
What video?
Oh,
did
okay. The
JB
Connect video. Okay. Now I see what we're talking about. No. I
Hey,
no.
hey.
Oh,
No.
shit.
No.
The puppy's going crazy.
Diana, you're not.
All right.
She's eating something.
Things are going a little crazy here.
What you got?
All right. Did I miss something? Yes.
Kenny always misses something.
Did I miss something? I missed a lot tonight. I'm so sorry.
Here we go.
All right. Would you want Mick West on your investigation dream team for Skinwalker Ranch? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Like, that's
yeah.
no question. Yes. I think with that, so when we talk about investigation dream teams, it's always, what are we investigating? You know, because you want to pick your tools, the right tools for the right job. So, and I'm not calling them tools. I didn't realize, like, oh shit, I'm calling them tools.
That was funny.
You want the right person, the right expertise. You know, like I wouldn't, if I'm investigating a noise in a haunted house, I might not call Mick. I probably would anyway, because he's a good guy. But yeah. Skinwalker Ranch has a lot of alien or UFO type claims.
You got guesses going on tonight?
Yes, we're doing a remote viewing challenge.
Oh, so you were going to tell me that?
Yeah, well, you know, I've been under a lot of stress for the last hour.
Well, how do you know if the guesses are right or not? Are you writing them down?
I've been going through and just putting them up on screen and saying whether they were right or not.
Okay.
And everyone's been wrong so far.
All right.
Or just not correct. I don't want to say wrong because that's mean. You're wrong. Anyway. Yeah, I would have Mick West on my team. I mean, it's a dream team. I mean, geez. A basic dream team would be me, Ben Rafford, Mick West. Who else? I'd have a lot. Joe Nickel. Who else?
I just didn't even hear who you mentioned.
Ben.
Yeah.
Mick.
Yeah.
Joe.
Tim.
David. Dave Schumacher. Yeah, because those guys, we go back and forth all the time. We're constantly going through ideas.
Maybe JD. I don't know JD. I don't know.
Fuck JD.
Is he out there? I don't know. Is he there?
Yeah, he's out there.
JD, I love you. You know it.
I would have Sharon Hill because she's really good. She's years of experience.
Eric Altman. You got to hit all the cryptids.
Wow. There's a lot. There's so many more people that I would just.
Is this when we win the Powerball? We can just buy the huge mansion and just bring everybody to us, and we can have like a big fortress of Kenny Biddle and his posse.
I'd have the mystery machine kind of thing going on. That Investigation Incorporated. Oh, that's it. That would be my
Investigation Incorporated. Got to write that down now.
I think that's what they call it. That's what Scooby Doo's. I think that's what their gang is called. I think that's what it is. Investigation Incorporated.
Investigation.
Yeah, I think that's what my shirt says of them. All right, moving on. Let's see.
I'm not ready yet. Hold on.
I'm
not ready. Look, I'm got something out here. What's going on about the Foo Fighters?
What do you think about the Foo Fighters, the band and supposed phenomena?
What's going on with them? I don't even know what their deal is.
I don't know what this means. The band. I don't listen to the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, I guess they were in the news for something.
Is that the guy that did
Look it up.
That's not him,
Foo
right?
Fighters.
Foo Fighters lead singer.
I'm not up on all this crap. I got better shit to do than care about other people.
Dave Grohl. Oh, he's the one that did I think he started the is he the one that started the UFO thing? Let's see, early life career, Nirvana, Foo Fighters. Project. I'm probably looking like an idiot right now.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Views.
Redman says you should call it Mystery Incorporated.
Mystery Incorporated? Is that what it's called? I don't know. All right. I don't know. I don't know the answer to this. Having a brain fart on this. I don't know if I'm supposed to know or not. But if you give me some clarity.
Yeah, we can go back to it.
Yeah, we'll come back to it. All right.
Okay, Bob.
When are you coming back to karate? Oh, Bob. Damn it, Bob.
You know I had to get that one in because you know what? You know, Bob, if I wasn't here, he would just glance right over that and be like, "Oh, I didn't see that question."
Yeah. I maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll try and get back. I really need to. Because
Yeah.
I'm going to be up on stage. and
I
start
will
talking to
push
people.
him back. We'll see
did
if I
buy
can
a
get
new
him there
uniform.
on Tuesday.
I bought a new uniform so I could go back.
Isn't it like Tuesday and Thursday?
I have to look. I don't like how they change the times. Because
Bob,
every
shoot
day
me a
is
time schedule.
I have a schedule somewhere.
Oh,
I just don't like that they change it so every day is a different time now. I was used to like, hey, we went 8
at 8 o'clock every night.
every night, and that was it. So it was easy to maintain and remember. But I'll get there. Let me know when you're going next. I'll show up.
Oh, he said he would show up. You know what that means?
You know I got it.
Challenge on, Bob. I hope
Yeah,
you're listening.
Bob. Make me work out.
That's
good. Donna, when was the last time Kenny woke you up at 2 a.m. for shots because he solved a mystery?
Okay, I actually remember the last time, and I believe it was when you found the house in Tennessee. Was it Kentucky? Kentucky.
Right.
Yeah, and I believe it was like 2:30 in the morning. He literally came in the bedroom, woke my ass up of a sound sleep, and this was back. Well, no, I was okay. It was only a few years ago, right? Like maybe 3 years ago, 4.
It was
5.
Shit.
It was after the cancer thing, though. So I was home, but still, you don't come wake up your wife at 2:30 in the morning because you're so excited that you found this house on Google Earth. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? The house I was looking for, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, that's exactly what's going on in my head. Blah, 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 blah. You remember? And I'm going, yeah, honey. I'm like, that's great. I'm so proud of you.
So this was
Can I go back to sleep now?
2018 was when that happened. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's exactly how it went down.
I don't do that much anymore because.
And the next morning, I was like, what did you tell me last night? What did you find?
No clue what I said.
No, I believe that I actually got out of bed for that one because you were like, you have to see this. You have to see this.
I did. I pulled it out of bed.
I came in this room and it's like, if anybody knows me, I have migraines. So I'm out cold in the pitch black and I walk into this room and it's like
3 screens, real bright going.
Middle of the day.
Right here.
Look at this house. Look at the house. And I'm like, it's an aerial footage of a house. Okay. No, you don't know whose house this is. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I actually found, that was the Blackwell Ghost. If anyone's seen the film, it's on
That's exactly
Amazon,
how that went down.
Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't know. Do they ever take stuff down, or is it always there?
Once in a while. But I mean, it was the first film. I found the house and using like Google Earth and going through the whole neighborhood that I suspected it was it, and I found it. So I was excited, and I didn't realize it was 2:30 in the morning. Because I'm usually up anyway. So there you go. But I haven't done that in a while.
He hasn't, which I
try to keep it in, and I get so involved now.
He just send me. We do text now because something will come to him at work or I'm already home. We're up better hours now that he changed jobs. So before it was we were on just different schedules, but it's gotten much better.
Yeah, still looking for that dream job. Barry Carr, if you're watching, I'm looking at you.
You know who you are.
All right, we got something next.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, Robert. Question: Donna has only been drinking water for over a month. And
I am drinking my water tonight. Look,
pregnant. Inquiring minds here with no, she is not pregnant.
I'm pregnant. Robert, no. I wish I could get pregnant, but no, it's not even possible now. So
no, she's just being good. That's all.
Yeah, some of us drink water. That's all. It's all good.
That's what you start with. That goes in the ice.
And
right?
it should be what you end with, even if you are drinking.
All right, moving on.
There's a guess.
Guess a planchette. Nope. Keep trying. No, call it Mr. Ink. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. How excited are you for the first pictures from the James Webb Telescope? I am stoked. Soon, yes.
When are they coming?
So we've seen some preliminary images, and they look really good. I mean, they're awesome already, and just the mind-boggling images that we're going to get. Mind-boggling.
Yes.
Boggling. Okay. Supposedly. I always go back to Joey on Friends. Like, supposedly. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what we can see. It's just fascinating, and I keep watching videos like YouTube videos from NASA and other science websites or channels that go into it. I'm like, come on. I know it takes time, and I'm being patient, but I really want to see what we get. I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait to see how it's. I was thinking about this the other day, and like we've talked about it on the show before, and on Three Towards Your Souls about like the distance that's involved. And I think we just saw, what was it? I think the Hubble actually saw the farthest galaxy or farthest star, and it was. Well, now I got to look it up. Let's see. Farthest star seen by Hubble, because I think it was recent. Let's see. Earendel.
Oh, that was the fifth largest galaxy. Is that what they
really
said?
excited about is this team using the Hubble Space Telescope has detected the farthest individual star we have ever detected. And this was coming in like, what is this? What is it? 28 billion light years away.
I know, right? How's that even fucking possible?
28
I
billion.
do not understand the math, and not anything in the world could ever explain to me that fucking math.
28 billion light years.
I don't have that IQ. I'm sorry.
That's your ultimate form of time travel, and it just makes oh man, if we could just see the surface of the planets to see what it looked like. It's so amazing. It's so amazing.
Yes.
I mean, those
and
things
you are
might not
right,
be
Bob.
here at all. Yeah, and it's so much more powerful.
It's going to be like taking a picture of Kenny and seeing his nose hairs or something.
You
right?
See them. You look close enough.
I'm just using it as an example.
Don't you love this show? You never.
It's so much better when I'm here.
It is. It's so much better. I have so much more material that comes. Right.
Okay, here, question.
Did you take up karate just for kicks?
That was pretty funny. I had to put it in there. She got you there.
I got it. Actually, definitely off topic, but we signed our son up for it. Our son.
Yes, Connor.
We signed Connor up
yeah,
for
remember him?
I know. Well, I wasn't actually going into that far, but thanks for that. So we signed him up, and we went to a local place, and we're in this little room, and signed him up, and the guy, one of the instructors, he's looking at me, and he's like, "Do I know you? You know, are you Kenny Biddle?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You went to Ryan High School," and it was Mr. Clark is my instructor. I went to high school with him, so we started. Oh man,
Right.
We started talking, and he kept pushing me like, why don't you come up? Your son's in the class. You can try it out, see what's going on. I was like, all right, you know what? Let me try it. I'll do it. I've always been interested in martial arts. I mean, I just never got involved, and so I took it, and I was addicted. I loved it. So I went crazy, got my black belt, obtained it after 3.5 years, because I actually broke my foot. Not during class. That's a different story, but it took me a little bit longer. I missed my opportunity to take my test during my regular time, but then I finally got to do it, and I passed, and so I got it, and then I stayed with it. I changed forms for a little bit, and just I got too busy, and then I changed jobs, and I couldn't go anymore. It wasn't possible, and now I'm back to
wanting to go back.
I'm wanting to go back, and I went back once, and between my day job and the freelance work that I do, I still am busy, but I really have to make time because I miss it. I really miss it. And I miss the people and just the exercise. I need the exercise because I'm freaking fat.
So Bob says they changed because of COVID. You have to sign up for class now.
No.
Because
sucks.
you're limited to 20 people.
All right.
The good one, Bob. For medical reasons, Bob says he can't spar, but
Rick.
he can take the class Thursday at 7:15.
Thursday at 7:15. All right.
Here's-
Thursday, 7:15. All right. I will see you there Thursday night.
He's going to sign up.
7:15. I'll sign up right after the show, and I'll meet you there, and we will fight.
Oh, fight.
Fight! Finish him! All right. Are we good with questions? Are we almost? Oh, guess protons and neutrons with some electrons spread in there. Nice. You found a workaround, but no. I mean, yeah, they're in there, but no. That's not the right guess, but good one. I'll give you that one. Maybe Kenny is preggers. Whoa, Susan Gervin, what the hell?
I
Oh,
didn't
my
say
goodness.
anything.
Oh, Scooby Snack. Oh, all right. What else we got here? Oh, what's that from Susan? I'm gonna pop that up there.
What?
How excited are you that we will be giving a talk on stage at SciCon with Neil deGrasse Tyson in the audience? Thanks. I'm not nervous at all. No. Yes, I am. Actually, I'm nervous. So this is like I mentioned a little earlier. I'm so used to being in smaller venues, like workshops. I love doing workshops because I can get in it almost like hands-on, with everyone there. I love doing little projects. I love making experiments so that people can do it. The last one I did with Jim Underdown, and we actually had a mystery. We had 2 mysteries, one from me, one from Jim, for the audience to solve. And I mean, we had a lot of people. We had over, I think the limit was supposed to be 60, and we blew that out. We were like 85 or something like that. But we divided the class in half after we taught what we were teaching, and we did mysteries. We had mysteries for them to look into and solve. And Donna was actually a witness, and they were allowed to ask her questions. So it was fun. I love doing that stuff. And this time they had me on the big stage, and I'm kind of nervous because I've never been in front of so many people like that. But I mean, I think it's fun, and then especially with people like Neil deGrasse Tyson and others that I know are going to be there. I'm hoping that they attend and they're not just like, this guy's boring, which I might be. But
we'll find out when everybody leaves the room. It's like pee break time. Kenny's going up.
Yeah, Kenny, who's this guy? I don't know him. Everyone goes to the bathroom. Everyone's water pressure goes down because everyone's flushing. But we'll see. I'm really excited. I can't wait to be there. I can't wait to do it. I hope everyone enjoys what I have once I get it together. I have an idea of what I'm going to talk about, and it's out there. The schedule's posted. So
did they put it out there finally? So
yeah, the schedule posted today. At least I think it was today.
Can you register yet?
You can register. Yeah. So
Okay,
I
good.
did put. Let me see. I did home SciCon. There it is.
Susan says it's only a few hundred people.
For now.
That's 600 plus.
That's a lot of people.
That's
a lot of
nothing for
people.
you. You can do
Yeah,
it.
it'll be fine.
It's not like people are going to be raising their hand.
So
we don't have apples to throw, or they're not going to boo you off stage.
They might. Maybe I'll be the first. No. But what I'm going to talk about is basically it's bridging the gap between some believers and skeptics. And some is in parentheses in the title, but it's basically going to be, I guess my approach, and I think actually what I'm going to do is base it off the Patrick Swayze rule. Really, I'm going to base this talk around it, and not because it's not something like where believers and skeptics are on different sides all the time, and we have to be at odds, and we can only preach to our own choirs and not communicate. Because I actively bridge that gap. I actively go out to paranormal conferences and events, and not to point fingers or laugh at people or mock them. It's to understand them better and get their ideas and say, hey, can I interject some things? Can I give you some of my ideas and talk about this? Can we discuss other options, other alternative explanations and stuff? And the whole thing is about being nice, you know, and not being a dick to each other. I mean, I'm not going to say that part because, you know, that's
That's
probably
exactly
not
what
professional.
Bob says. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. You know, just be nice about it. Talk to them. If you don't agree, then you don't have to, you know,
You don't have to be confrontational
right,
about
you
it.
don't have to be confrontational. I mean, it really is. It comes down. Sometimes you do. But that's the whole Patrick Swayze thing. You know, you be nice until it's time not to be nice, and sometimes that means just walking away.
Exactly.
You know?
Especially, yeah.
I mean, I've said it before. Sometimes the best decision I made was not hitting the send button, or not engaging that argument any further, or just saying, hey, you know what? I don't think we're going to get anywhere. So
I agree that we disagree.
I never say that.
No?
I don't, because, you know, I like when people say, let's agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Like, no shit. We are disagreeing. We know that. Everybody knows that. Like, everyone around us knows we're disagreeing.
Well, no, but it's like you kind of saying, all right, I understand your point of view, and I hope you understand mine, but we're never going to meet in the middle. So,
see, I get where you're coming from, but I don't think that's how it really is with everyone. Like, that's why I engage, to understand where they are coming from. But I don't think they always understand where I might be coming from. And it's the core belief kind of thing. It's the stubbornness, which I've experienced myself. But that not understanding, and usually when I hear we'll just agree to disagree, it's usually said in a tone where I'm done talking to you, like almost like you're an asshole. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. That's the tone that I get. And that's just my experience.
You can be, depending on who you're talking to.
Yes.
You can really be pushing buttons, depending on where we are and what you're talking about.
And who it is.
I mean, sometimes you purposely push buttons. So maybe that's why
No.
you're getting that look more often than not, because a normal person, you wouldn't push and push and push.
Well, you know, sometimes it depends on them. Like,
and what
I
you're
guess,
talking
you know what?
about.
In the beginning, when I really, in my angry phase, I would agree with you. Yes, I sometimes I push buttons just to push them.
You push them.
But now I've learned over the years, like, it's not about that. It's not except again, certain people. I will concede, certain people don't give a shit. You're going to get my full wrath. But for the most part, I'm trying to understand what they're talking about. I want to find that common ground. I want to see what we can agree on and then go from there. But I also want to get information out there. If they make a remark or a comment that is demonstratively, I don't know how to say that word.
Demonstratively.
That word. False. I can't let it go.
I know you can't let it go.
And I'm going to make a comment, but I'm not going to make a comment in a sarcastic manner if we're having a nice professional
No, I didn't say you're going to be, but you can be pushy.
Yes.
Because you want to get your point across. So sometimes you're very long-winded. And if I had to talk to you, I'd be like, dude, I'm fucking out of here.
And again,
I've heard enough from you. Like, and I would walk away.
That also depends on the environment too. Because if it's just like, if you are the opponent, I guess in this case,
yeah,
and it's just you and me, then I would probably just, let it go. There's no reason to go.
You don't let it go. You don't let it go.
Happy wife, happy life.
You don't let it go.
Who's with me? No, I if it's just two of us having a conversation and we're not getting anywhere,
I'm usually the one that walks away.
I'm going to stop. I'm not going to continue.
Because you start getting mad and your face gets redder and redder and redder, and you're like, okay, I'm done.
No, it's not about that. It's just I don't see any progress. If I don't see any progress, I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste their time. However, if there's a lot of people that are around that are watching, it's not for show. the issue that I have is when they say something that's it's false information, and I know it's false information, and I can back it up. I don't want that false information being left out there for everyone to absorb and consider, oh, well, he didn't say anything about that. Maybe what they're saying is true. That's what I have a problem with. So that's why I will always make a counter comment or put in like, well, no, it's been demonstrated that this is false and this is why. That's why I'm going to pursue it. That's why I'll be pushing, because I don't want false information being spread or just left for people to, make up their own mind, because sometimes that's what it is. If you're just watching two people argue and one walks away, some people might take that as, oh, well, he lost. That guy won.
You're still talking. You
Did it?
explained it like 5 times. I'm biting my tongue. I love you.
I know.
It was funny. It was funny.
I can't help it. You know me. This is the way I am.
And this is why Donna walks away.
This is why Donna walks away all the time. She's heard this shit like 1,000 times.
In 15 million different ways.
And I feel, do I talk too much? Do I?
No.
Is it too much? I mean, honest opinion, guys.
Sometimes, how far behind were you on the questions
I can't help.
tonight?
This is why I need help. All right. I mean, that's Bob's favorite science communicator stole your show's tagline, by the way. What? Who did? Bob's favorite science communicator stole your show's tagline. I don't know. I do over-explain, I think, but I want to make sure. I mean, I'm explaining it to myself as much as I'm explaining it to other people.
But and then you say it a different way, and then a different way, and then a different way, trying to explain your point again and again and again and again.
Yeah,
and again.
I know, I do. And you know what? I'm not going to apologize for that, because I think sometimes I think that's built up because when I have tried to explain it one way and leave it, there's always a follow-up. Like, well, what do you mean by that? I don't get it. So I guess it's my lack of confidence in myself explaining it properly. I don't know. Let's move on to the next question.
There are no more.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
At the end.
Hold on. Oh, here's a guess. John Kelly, you got a lot of guesses.
Figurine. That's all right. I don't put a limit on guesses.
Okay, there's a guess. Is that yes or a no? No Stay Puff?
No Stay Puff.
All right, he's got another one.
Wait, what?
What?
I totally disagree with everything you just said. We agree to disagree.
Wait, who said that?
That's Bob.
I love you, Bob.
We're so gonna fight Thursday night. We're gonna fight. I'm gonna go in and ask Mr.
He
Atkins.
can't spar.
And be like, Mr. Atkins, I need 5 minutes. I just want to punch him in the face once. Kidding. I love you, Bob. All right. Wait, Miss Kenny answering my question. What's your opinion on what?
He
World
doesn't
War II
know.
Foo Fighters.
He doesn't know what you're talking about, John. We need a little bit more information.
World War II Foo Fighters. I don't.
He doesn't
Yeah,
get
I
it.
don't know what this
He
means.
doesn't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what. Let's bring John on. Let's bring him on real quick. John,
All right.
can you
Well,
come
I
on?
might have to go. The puppy is putting my lap to sleep.
Let's see. I'm going to send
out.
John a link so he can come on and just ask me real quick. Because we're at the
Here
end
we go.
wait.
Here. Foo Fighters was a phenomenon.
From World War II, reported by the 415th Night Fighter Squadron. Lights followed their aircraft. Okay. I don't know about this, so I'm gonna. Let's see.
I'm sorry.
World
I'm
War
laughing
II
at John.
Foo Fighters with lights. Okay. Lights followed their planes. All right. So I'm going to look this up, and hopefully by next week. We have a show next week. Yes. I'll have an answer. Lights, no pun. Understands the words. I think that's racist. I'm not sure.
It's not. Yeah, it's a missing H.
goodness.
That's a missing H.
You guys are crazy. All right, we're at the end of the show. So
Wait, let me see. Hold on. There's one more question. I don't know if you got this one.
Jordan Peterson. It sounds familiar, but I'm.
Oh, you didn't do that question?
No, I
then?
did not. Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson is a Canadian clinical psychologist, author, professor at the University of Toronto. Peterson began to receive widespread attention as a public intellectual in the late 2010s for his views on cultural and political issues. I think I've seen him, but I don't know anything about him. I don't know if he has something to do with like weird shit that we talk about all the time. If it's political stuff that he does, I don't do politics here, so I don't know. It looks like all this stuff here that's coming up with his Google search is mostly political stuff. So, or a little bit of psychology. Psychology of Pinocchio. That looks interesting. Free speech. So yeah, I don't know anything about that, so I don't know. Yeah, he's a big spiritualist. Oh, spiritualist. I met a spiritualist recently. He didn't like the end of my video.
Oops.
If you want to see the result of that, come out to Gettysburg in like 2 months. That should be fun. She's going to be there. All right. Are we good? Are we caught up?
No. Here's a guess. I think this was a guess.
About if the
H is in the box.
The H. I don't know what the H is, but that's not an H.
There's no H in the box.
There's no H in the box. Okay. Donna's middle finger. No, that's here. This is mine, so it's right here.
Oh, so you're answering stuff I'm not even putting up.
Physicists and chemists to discuss how it relates or can relate to the paranormal. That would be interesting. Physicists and chemists. Why chemist? Oh, maybe reactions. I don't know. I would think more like a biologist or maybe a chemist can do allergies or something. I don't know. I'll try. I have a long list of people that I want to do. That I want to do. That was bad. That I want to bring on. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe by the time I get to SciCon, I'm gonna try and do interviews at SciCon. We'll see. I'm gonna add that to the list. Guests, physicists, and chemists. All right. All right.
Here's a guess.
Something you stole from Donna. Nope. I can confidently say no.
And here's one more guess.
It's your old hair clip to a figurine of Zach Baggins. What are you, high? How'd you come up with that? That's a good one. No. You like it? You like the beard? It's back. I like the look. It's still like itchy. I don't know if it's in that phase again where it's like
maybe.
I feel if I do this, I can feel like it pulling every single hair. It's like, ugh. So don't do that, kid. Okay.
So I think we're caught up.
All right, good. So I'm going to do my announcements, and then I will open the box. So let's get my other banner up here.
Hey guys, it was nice coming in for the end of the show.
Patreon, and then I
am running out though.
No, don't go yet.
No?
Don't go yet. We're almost done. All right, so I really have to update this. Because it's a little bit out. Saturday nights, I usually do 3 Tortured Souls podcast. Tomorrow night, there will be no show. One of us cannot make it. It's not me. But we can't make it, so there will. I
like how you said that. Not me.
It's not me.
No, I didn't do it.
Sometimes it's me. I think I've no.
You've
no,
done it
between
more.
me and Dave, we're probably both of us are the most that say, we can't make it. But
Tim just hangs in with his coffee.
So yeah, no show tomorrow night. So we have a week off. Sorry about that, but we're gonna come back. Tim's in charge next time, and I think he's gonna. I think the topic is gonna be pretty cool.
Maybe if we're bored tomorrow, we can get on just for just a thing with you and me, Facebook thing.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. See how it goes.
July 16th and 17th is Skeptical virtual conference. That's the I put a link on my Facebook page, and I'll try to put it in the YouTube link too. I'm going to be doing a virtual talk about my journey from ghost hunter, totally believing ghost hunter, to skeptical activist, and what changed my ideas and how they changed and who influenced me and stuff like that. So should be fun. I'll be talking Saturday, July 16th. I think it's like 7:00 Eastern time. So there won't be a show, 3 Tortured Souls that week. July 23rd is the Para-Unity Conference. It's a paranormal conference in Woodbridge, New Jersey. I will be set up with my Skeptical Help booth, and Donna will be set up with her Lucky Tiki Creations booth. I'm looking at books.
I don't have a book.
Booth. And we will be there. We'll be next to each other. You can come out and see both of us. You can buy stuff from her and then sit and give a donation to St. Jude's, which I'll be collecting donations for, and we can talk shop. August 19th to 21st is the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash, which will be awesome because Tim Vickers and Dave Schumacher from 3 Tortured Souls will be out there with us. The 3 of us will be together. We'll be broadcasting live from the conference, and we'll be probably causing some trouble. So the 3 of us together, woo! And then Donna will also be set up with her Lucky Tiki Creations. And then October 20th to 23rd is SciCon, which is now available for register. You can sign up. I did put the link in the comments. You can sign up for, I think, the whole conference. You can do like a Friday pass or a Saturday pass. It's in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is going to be fun. We're going to be out there.
Yeah, it's right at the Flamingo too, right on the strip.
Flamingo Hotel.
It's perfect. It's a perfect place.
It's like, not only is it on the strip, but it has a
separate
alley.
strip alley street that leads you right to the big, huge, giant wheel.
Ferris wheel. Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's the perfect place to have a conference.
It's awesome. And if you get there late at night, there's an all-you-can-drink hour.
Yeah.
Which goes around the big Ferris wheel.
What?
Make sure you have a buddy.
Yeah, you might not get back to your room.
But
I hear you, John. I know. I'm working on an online order. I know.
That's about it. I also want to give a shout out to the patrons because you guys help keep this going. So if you go up here, right there, if you want to go there, if you want to support the show, there's 3 tiers. They're kind of cheap, so you don't have to worry about it. It's like monthly payments, but you get behind the scenes stuff. Like yesterday, I posted a picture. A couple pictures of the next project that I'm working on, so those people know what I'm working on, and it's fun. I do little behind the scenes things here and there, and you do help keep the show going, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much. This show exists because of you guys.
What's in the box, Kenny Biddle?
What's in the box? Oh, I don't know.
Doing
Do you have any last minute guesses?
No, I think I got them
guesses. What's in the box? Oh, question. What's in the box? All right, here we go.
Almost forgot. Thank you, John Kennedy.
Ready? What is this? The head of 3PO.
C3PO. Just his head.
His eyes light up. Like, what? Yay. He's supposed to be a motion sensor.
That would scare the shit out of me if his lights lit up when I walked by. Maybe it just needs batteries.
No, I don't know. He used to talk when you wave your hand in front of him, but
Melissa said a head. I don't think she was that specific. Did she? I don't know. She didn't say it when I was here, so I'm not taking credit for that.
I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. But I don't remember seeing that.
You have to say whose head. You can't just say a head.
Yeah, because that's general.
I mean, it could be my head. Right, Bob? Yeah.
What?
She said a specific head.
A specific head. What head?
No, Bob said it has to be specific. You're not following the chat.
Oh, she was she said
Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Oh, see? That's what I would. was
Oh.
a joke. Gwyneth Paltrow's head. Okay, so that yeah.
Are we
So-
talking about her earlier? Did I
no,
miss
we didn't get
something?
into Goop and stuff like that.
No, okay.
Although we did see her do a new commercial, right? Gwyneth
Yes,
Paltrow, did
she
some
was
kind
on
of commercial that
something.
Pissed me off. I was like, "Geez, why are people still hiring her?
Yeah, what were we
Oh.
watching that came on?
I don't know. I don't remember what it is.
I was shocked.
From the movie Seven. That was a good film. I like that. Seven was good.
7.
All right, people.
Love you lots,
We're done.
guys.
Oh, wow. I didn't know I could
Tiffany,
do
your
that.
stuff's you should be getting it.
Hmm.
It's in the mail. I just forgot to send you an invoice till today. Sorry.
Wow. I closed the comments and opened them back up, and now I lost all the
You
previous
lost
comments.
your comments?
That's weird.
Do you want to see mine? Were you
No,
looking
I'm
for
good.
something specific?
I'm good. What was it about? No, Tiffany, it was not. Oh my goodness. All right. Everyone, have a great weekend. Enjoy the weekend. At least on in our area, it's going to be really hot. It's gonna be
Yeah, like it's
98,
pushing like
95.
100. Like what the hell? It's only May.
And but got a lot of work to do, and we're going to get to it. So
Dang it out.
have a great weekend, and remember, never stop learning. What are we doing, like a duo? Then?
Did you
We're
like
doing a
that?
duet?
Wait, should we do it
I don't
again?
know.
Let's do it again.
That was weird.
You didn't like
It
it?
was off because I wasn't ready for it.
Okay.
You do it again. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Never
stop
stop
learning.
learning.
That's still weird. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. All right.
We're gonna work on that.
See you later, guys. Bye bye.